Hey guys, General Michael here. Kind of a different type of video today. We're at Guilford Courthouse and we're just going to be going through like some of the monuments and all that. So we're started here. This is where the American First Line would have been at Guilford, right on this road. Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see it. Right on this road. So yeah, and then just a little board of information. This is where North Carolina militia was on the road, so they were about right here. And during the battle, the American general Nathaniel Greene, he set up 3 lines of defenses, and that was his first line. So yeah, that's where they were. And then this monument over here is to Brigadier General Jethro Sumter, who was kind of a main guy in the Army. So yeah, you can see the battles he was at right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's there. And yeah, that's kind of all the monuments in this area, but there is a big like kind of street of monuments over here a little bit more. So, and then that's the visitor center. So this is right by the visitor center. And all right, here are the monuments. So this is called Monument Row, and it was built, I think it said 1887. And it used to have arches going over the path, but they're no longer there. So this is to Captain James Moorhead in the 10th Regiment, North Carolina Continental Line. So yeah, see the battles he fought in. So yeah. And then I guess this is like a women's monument for the Revolution. You can pause and read what it says right there. Can y'all see it good? I feel like y'all can't. Alright, that's about as good as I'm gonna get. I don't know how to do this. Alright, so yeah, basically Monument Row, and it has 4 monuments on it, so yeah, pretty cool. There's a women's monument, that guy's monument, and then this is to the American cavalry commander. This is his bugler boy Gillies, and so yeah, this is Bugle Boy, and basically Gillies was killed. Hold on, what's this area? Okay, so Gillies was killed near Oak Ridge, North Carolina, and by Tarleton's dragoons on February 12th, 1781. So yeah, this is Gillies, so a monument is here for him today. So I feel like it's pretty cool that they put his monument out here, because you don't really think about bugle boys as being kind of having a monument. But and then I don't even know what this monument is. It's got 1776 on it, and then it's also got Washington, and then 1903 and Green. So I guess Green and Washington stands for I guess William Washington, who is a cavalry commander out here, who was also the cousin of George Washington, and Nathaniel Greene was the commander of all forces out here. But I don't know what the 1903 means. Maybe that's the date the monument was put in place. I'm not sure. But next, I gotta cross the street. This is kind of a long walk. But if you do know what that monument is, just put it in the comments, because I have no idea. So yeah, I gotta cross the street, so I'm gonna have to like put my phone down for a little bit so I can actually pay attention and look both ways. I'm not trying to die today, so yeah, I'm taking y'all to the Nathaniel Greene Monument next, and basically right across the street. God, I wish I knew how to edit so I could do this in clips and ride over in a car. Alright, we made it. We made it. I didn't even have to wait that long. The street was actually kind of clear. Alright. So right now, this is where I am. This is near the Nathaniel Greene Monument. Pretty nice area out here, but I'm having to hold my phone kind of weird when I actually show y'all, because I have it facing towards me. But that's okay. But yeah, I wish I knew how to edit so I could make these actually better. Alright, so walking up these steps to the Nathaniel Green Monument. And there looks like there's another one out here. Very nice place too. I mean, look at it. Very nice out here. Picked a good day to do this. Oh, and also if you're planning to come to Guilford Courthouse and you want to go to the visitor center, it is closed Monday and Tuesday. So the visitor center is closed Monday and Tuesday, but the rest of the park is open all week, I'm pretty sure. So just wanted to let y'all know in case y'all wanted to come. But yeah, visitor center, which the visitor center is actually pretty nice. I do have a video on it, so go back and watch it if you want to know what's inside. Alright, so here is a monument to signers of the Declaration right here. I guess that's what this is. Let's go up and look at it. Yeah, this is a monument to John Penn and all that. Let me try to make it better. Can y'all see it? Alright, is that a good angle? Yeah, I'm guessing y'all can see the monument. So yeah, I guess that was just a small monument to the signers of the Declaration around here, but yeah, pretty cool. And then next we're going to the biggest statue in the park, or monument in the park. It's the General Nathaniel Green statue. So if I'm talking quiet, it's because I have severe social anxiety and I don't want people to hear me. So also, I really don't know how to hold this camera. Y'all like my new haircut? Yeah, I know I look chopped. Alright. I don't know, there's people here. Oh no. Alright, we're not gonna get into the Nathaniel Green statue just yet because there's people here. I really don't know who this is. I don't know whose monument this is to by Charters. I really don't know, but that's there. So. Oh no, there's people here. So there it is from the side. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. Pretty big. There we go. Another angle. Can you see that? I feel like y'all can.
Do you want some?
Can y'all? Pretty sure y'all can see that. I am gonna go back to the main little brick path to get a larger view of it, but that was kind of just an up close view. Yeah, there's people there, and I have crippling social anxiety, so I was not trying to talk, so sorry. But there's just a tree standing in the middle of the thing. Alright, this tree may be blocking the view, but I'm not sure. I'm not trying to make this video too long either. I want it to be under 30 minutes, but you have to do what you have to do. But yeah, I plan to take y'all to 6 monuments. So if this video is like an hour, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. Okay. Okay, these people are looking at me, so like I'm gonna come back later and hope they're not there. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Next monument, I think we're going to the It's either the Delaware or I think it's the Delaware Monument or the Maryland Monument. Not sure. It's one of those. But I need to take out my map because I think that Nathaniel Green statue is placed where the second line would be. So, opening my map wrong. Alright, bear with me here. Okay, I think I see the next monument. Yeah, the Green Monument was where the American second line was, so right on that field is where Virginia militiamen were. So first line was North Carolina militia, second line was Virginia militia, so. And remember, militia, they weren't like professional soldiers, so Nathaniel Green was only counting on them to shoot like 2 shots and then run away. And that's what the North Carolina line did. Same thing with the Virginia line. But I think the Virginia line held a little bit longer. You'll have to go back and look at the information because I just came from the visitor center. Alright, I don't know whose monument this is. I don't think this was one I had planned, but I stumbled upon it, so. Vice President. Okay, I guess this is a guy who kind of installed some of the monuments or had them installed. Okay, I think I went the wrong way, so I'm going back. But yeah, just another monument. There's so many monuments out here that I can't even visit today. There's one I really wanted to visit, but it'd take up way too much time because it's too long of a walk to get there. It's the Cavalry Monument. And the thing about me, I love cavalry, so I wanted to visit it, but it'd be too long of a walk. And I've never visited it before, so it's kind of a bummer. I may go there after I end the video just to see it. But I'm not trying to make this too long and boring. But yeah, this type of video, I haven't really done it, but maybe I'll start doing it. This is taking heavy inspiration from History with Waffles and Books and Battlefields, so their videos are probably way better than mine, so go check them out if you don't like this. But, alright, so I'm on the gravel path the guy from the visitor center said to go through. So I'm going the right way. That's good. I have no sense of direction. Pretty beautiful area. Yeah. But yeah, look at the woods. It's just pretty nice out here. And if you didn't know, Guilford Courthouse is in Greensboro, so it's in the city of Greensboro. So if you did want to come here, I'm sure if you have a GPS, you can just put Guilford Courthouse if that's like the only reason you're coming up here. But if you do come up here, I'll tell you some of the places I've been this week that you could possibly go to that are some pretty cool sites up here. Okay, that's a different monument. Whenever I pass a person, I go silent for like a minute, so I'm sorry. But let me pull out my map. I think we're getting pretty close to the third monument. So we visited Monument Row and the monument of Jethro Sumner. And we've also visited the Nathaniel Green Monument. So we visited 3 of the main monumental attractions. I just messed up my whole map. Wait, no, I didn't. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm getting pretty close to the Delaware Monument. Then the Maryland Monument. And then, well, I'm pretty close to the Cavalry Monument. Should I just go there? Okay, so basically this path like diverges, but the one path I was planning to take has the British Regulars Monument, So, yeah. Alright, I think this is the Delaware Monument. But down that way, that's the Cavalry Monument, but I'm planning to go down here. If I make good time in this video, it's only 15 minutes, which I'm surprised about for right now. Then yeah, I may go visit the Cavalry Monument on video so y'all can see it. But if not, I'm sorry, because I'm not trying to make this thing too long. Thursday, March 15th. Alright, so here's the Delaware Monument. So I guess they fought out here with the Continental Line. There's some flags down there. Yeah, try to step back and give y'all a better view. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but can y'all see that? I really don't know the way I'm holding this phone. So if I'm getting bad shots of like monuments, just tell me in the comments and I'll try to work on it. But yeah, I just haven't put out a video in a while, so I thought I'd do that. What monument is this? This might be the Maryland Monument. Is it? Is it? Yeah, I think this is the Maryland Monument. So, there you go. It's the Maryland Monument. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, and then down this way is the Regulars Monument, I think. Now, all the monuments, I think, are kind of like a blocky style, but that was a person, I didn't see him. Look at this path I'm walking down. Holy. Oh, thank God she's going the other way. Okay. Alright, now where is this Regulars Monument? This is kind of a wooded area. I wonder what I'm gonna run into back here. I mean, it is a national military park, so it's like one of 9 in the US. But, okay. So let's see where I am, and I think I see the Regulars Monument. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. This map, okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh my God. This is wild here. Alright, Delaware, Maryland. And wouldn't you know it, I went down the wrong path. Well, I'm gonna try to find my way back. I was supposed to go down the other path, but I didn't. Now I'm down here. There's my map. So basically, I was supposed to go down this right here, but right now I'm right. Y'all can't see it, so I'll lay it on the ground. Basically, I was supposed to go where this black line is, but now I'm like right here. So, messed up. I'm thinking I'm getting pretty close to the, oh wait, no, I'm not getting close to the third line. The third line was way back here. Third line was like at the very edge of the park. Here's something. Might as well check it out. Then we have to turn back. Let me run over there so I'm not making this too long. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait. Okay, there is a way back. Okay, never mind. I found my way back. Who's this to? Oh, wait, I'm at the Stewart Monument. Okay. So this is to Lieutenant Colonel Stewart. Okay. So, yeah, there's his monument. This is a beautiful area. And I'm thinking that big pike up there is the Regulars Monument. Pretty sure. But yeah, I've been doing a whole lot this week. I just haven't posted because I was just kind of taking it all in. But I did post one picture, but I do have many more pictures I plan to post. But okay, I think we're at the Regulars Monument. That's quite a walk. I've never been back here to this part. Alright, what's this? Oh, this is the continental regulars, not British regulars. Okay. And that's the Regulars Monument. Y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see it. So yeah, that's the Regulars Monument right there. And Regulars, Green's third line. That was Green's third line of defense, and that's a monument to the third line of defense. Oh, we only got 21 minutes, wow. Let's look at the map here. So I'm at the Regulars Monument. I visited all the monuments I wanted to, wow. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the Cavalry Monument. That's what I'm gonna do. The map makes it look like a very long walk, which it isn't. So, that's fine. Totally fine. But since I wasn't planning on going to the Cavalry Monument, I might as well tell y'all where I've been this week. I went to Fort Dobbs in Statesville, North Carolina, and that's a French and Indian fort. It's got a very nice visitor center. It doesn't have any artifacts on display yet though, but it does have a big gift shop. And it also has a big reconstructed fort of the previous fort that was there, so it's reconstructed. And I would very much recommend the guided tour because that's the only way you can go inside the fort. And the fort is actually furnished with, you know, furniture and weapons and just military stuff from that time period to make it look like when people were actually stationed in that fort, which is really cool. So I recommend going there if you haven't already. And Statesville is like western North Carolina somewhat, so just look on it on a map and then you'll see where it is. Now I'm trying to find my way. Okay, I guess I have to go back to the Maryland Monument and take that road. All right. And this video is probably going to be a premiere, so if you want to watch it when it becomes a premiere, please do so. Because I've kind of fallen off. I haven't done as many shorts, which is probably why. Because yeah. And then I just haven't done as many videos, but I mean, it's fine. I just kind of felt like I needed to step away from it a little bit because I was getting just burnt out because I was making shorts like almost once every 2 days. And I just didn't like it because, I mean, do all that and then just to get like 1,000 views, so it doesn't really matter to me. But my goal is to get this channel to maybe 1,000 subscribers. And once we get there, I'll start doing cooler stuff. Like actually making trips for the channel. But if we do get to 1,000 subscribers, I don't know when it'll be, but it'd be pretty cool. Now the purpose of this channel is to just like educate people on history, because I know not a lot of people know about the history stuff, so I'd rather somebody watch my video and get like some useful information than to just like watch it and then just like not retain anything. So, but yeah, that's the main purpose of this channel. So, and I'm not earning money off of it because I haven't got monetized. God, that is quite the uphill walk. Lord. Okay. 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 So if you do plan on coming here, be ready to walk. That's all I gotta tell you. All right, Calvary Monument down here. And there also is more to the park than just the visitor center in the back park. There's also an old farm which was there at the time of the battle. It's called the Hoskins Farm. And you can't go inside there, but it's just pretty cool to visit. You just get to look at the old buildings. But yeah, that's there, and it's a fire truck. I think it was a fire truck, I don't know. Calvary Monument's down here, I think. Okay. Alright. I think I found it. It's much smaller than I thought it would be, but it's fun. I think what a lot of people do, they use the park as a walking trail because it's so long and wide. So I think people use it as a walking trail. What is this? Wait, no, this is a trash can. That's not the Calvary Monument. What is this? Well, do I have to go across this bridge, perhaps? So I think I'm right here, but I'm not sure. And I know I'm not getting lost in here because I know my way back. I'm getting lost on the way to the Calvary Monument. Wait a second. Is it all the way up there? Good God Almighty. Alright, so basically it's up like a very steep hill. And I'm not gonna go through the woods because, you know, park, I want to keep it good. So I'm gonna have to take a long walk up there. Well, it's not even that long, it's just a very steep uphill. Now there are a couple of the big monuments that are on the main road that I didn't visit. One, because there's way too many people out there and I wouldn't be able to talk to you. And second, because sometimes there's cars on that road. Is that an EMS truck? That was what was making that noise. Well, okay, I guess I'm back on the main trail now. Ugh, it smells skunk. Alright, here's the Calvary Monument, I think. I think that's it. And if it's not, I'm gonna lay down and cry my eyes out. Not actually. But yeah, pretty interesting out here. I like it. Yeah, like I said, there's people walking out here, so a lot of people use it as a walking path. It's a beautiful area. No people here. Okay. So there I am, right here. Right there. And then that first line, second line, third line. And this is where the courthouse would have been. And I'm assuming most of the monuments are like around this area where the trail goes through. So. Well, yeah, here we go. Calvary Monument. To Peter Francis. I guess this is a cavalry monument, but it's also to Peter Francisco. And basically who Peter Francisco was, he was basically a Revolutionary War hero who survived like some injuries that he shouldn't survived. But yeah. And he was here at Guilford Courthouse with the cavalry, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's get the map out. Okay. I've basically visited all the monuments. I think I'm gonna end this one here, guys. Yeah, the only monuments I didn't visit were the Fragmented Attack Monument, the Sustained Fight Monument, and the British Soldier Monument, which I kind of wanted to visit, but it's just way too far down that way. So, I'm gonna head back. Thank you guys for watching, and like I said, this is probably gonna be a premiere, and it's probably gonna premiere maybe Sunday. So, and the day I'm recording this is a Friday, so probably gonna premiere Sunday. So, oh, and I also forgot to tell you about the battlefields or the places I visit. And all of them are state historic sites of North Carolina. One of them is Old Salem, which is basically the old reconstructed Moravian town. And it's like it looks like it would have when people would have been living there. And basically what it has like it's got like real people out there dressed in like the clothing they would wear and like doing everyday jobs and stuff. So that was really cool. I liked that. The other place I visited was Bethabara, which was another Moravian town. It's a bit on the smaller side, but it was pretty nice. You can take a guided tour, or you can just walk through there. The other place I visited, well, obviously Guilford Courthouse here in Greensboro, Fort Dobbs in Statesville, Old Salem, Bethabara, and oh, I forgot to mention this one, Alamance Battleground. It doesn't have to do with the Civil War or Revolutionary War, but it was basically a small conflict here in North Carolina, and it's got a very interesting story to tell there, and the staff members are just lovely. But it also has a smaller visitor center with some stuff, and basically everything that's not in a case in the visitor center you can touch, which I like that. And I got to pick up a spontoon, which I'll be posting which I'll post the picture of here on the channel. But yeah, and the Alamance Battleground, I loved that. That was probably my favorite visit of the week, other than Old Salem. Old Salem was probably my favorite visit of the week, then Fort Dobbs, then Alamance. So, and then Guilford Courthouse is obviously always lovely. I've been here a couple times. But yeah, if you want to see what's in the visitor center, just go ahead and check out my other video, because I do have a video about the visitor center. But yeah, Alamance was just lovely. If they're working there, oh, and I also forgot to tell you, at the Alamance, there's an old house that's furnished from the time period as well, like an old farmhouse that was built in like the late 1700s. So yeah, and then also when you're there, ask around for Lisa or Sean. They're lovely people, and yeah, I enjoy talking to them. And if you're interested in history like I am, you would be too. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, probably will be a premiere, so just keep a lookout and see when it's coming up, and just click the notify button to watch it. And like I said, this video is kind of based off like a History with Waffles video or a Books and Battlefields video. So if you didn't enjoy this one quite as much, you'll enjoy theirs, I guarantee you, because they do a way better job than I do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Michael.